Hello Virgo, thank you for joining me today. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all doing well today. I've been away for a couple of weeks, Virgo, but I'm back now, having sorted a few things out that we all have to, don't we, now and again in our lives, but all sorted now. So Virgo, this reading is going to look at your energies between the 5th to the 11th of October or thereabouts. I've selected the 4 decks of cards. I'll just put these 2 out of the way, which will constitute the main part of your reading. But we'll just start off with the Sacred Traveller Oracle deck to get 1 card as an overall energy. All the cards have been pre-shuffled, so it's just final shuffles for you. So this is the first card out, and then we'll do a final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions deck of cards. And take one from the top there. Alright, so the first card out, we've got transformation. Virgo, there's a transformation happening. This is like the phoenix that rises up from the ashes. So there's been sort of a massive change happening within you, and perhaps because of that, there's changes happening around you as well. And it says here, a fresh new way of living emerges. That's fantastic, fantastic for you, Virgo. So let's see where we're going with this. And then with the Oracle of Visions, as you can see, very different sort of imagery. And this card, it talks about identity, self-knowledge, knowing yourself, knowing what it is that makes you tick, having more of a good awareness, a heightened awareness of yourself and who you are, you know, inner knowledge about yourself, which is so important, isn't it, as we're trying to make sense of this ever-changing world. So that's lovely. So that links in, doesn't it, very nicely with the transformation card. A fresh new way of living emerges because you're gaining this deeper understanding about yourself and perhaps what's important, and what you're good at, and perhaps what the challenges are in life. So that's a lovely start for you, Virgo. So let's just do a final shuffle of the Oracle of Dreams cards, and then we can lay them out for you and see what they have to say. So this is the centre of the reading, which is what the universe has selected for you, Virgo. There's the challenge, what's in your power ×2, the outcome, and then a card from the bottom of the deck, which is something else the universe would like to say to you at this time. And the final shuffle of the Light Seers tarot deck, slightly different energy, beautifully complements the Oracle of Dreams. Sorry, the Tarot of Dreams. It's all right, Virgo. I've got a few new packs of tarot and oracle cards, and I'm just starting to get used to them and the different names. So I do get a little bit mixed up with the names of them at times. Right. So let's just lay these on top to give a little bit of depth and clarity to your reading. Just put them over there. All right, so the first 2 cards out were transformation and then getting a better understanding about yourself. So at the heart of your reading we have the 6 of Swords and we have the World card. Lovely. So the Six of Swords. This is about when we're setting off on a journey, We're setting off on a new way, finding a new way forward. Okay, going through the figure in the boat, going forward, going through the archway, with shining his light, setting off on a new way forward. And then the world. And the world, this is about a completion of a cycle. You see she's balancing on a hula hoop. This it's like looks like a snake, connected. So it's the circle of life, if you like, the cycle of life. But this is about a completion of something, a completion of a time, perhaps, a completion of a situation, or a time situation, and getting ready now for going forward in a new way, a new beginning. So that sort of links in with the Six of Swords, which is setting off, finding a new way forward on a journey, and then a completion of one way, getting ready for the new way forward. So the cards are all in the different decks. Virgo, the cards are all speaking with the same language, it would appear. Now the challenge for you at this time is the Five of Cups and Justice. So the Five of Cups is when we're focused on what's not gone right. You see the cups in front of this lady, they're all spilt over, and she's very focused and very sad about a sense of loss, something that's gone. However, there's two beautiful big cups behind her, so she hasn't lost everything. In fact, what she's lost is probably not worth keep worrying about, because what she's actually got behind her is solid gold. And they're really big, beautiful cups there. So she has a lot more behind her that's waiting for her to turn round to grasp and acknowledge than that which is she's preoccupied. But of course, that's why this is in the challenge position. This is how you're feeling a bit stuck in this energy. And it's something to do with justice. So justice as being served to be done, a balancing of the scales. And this is a challenge for you, Virgo. So there's been an injustice in the past. And so justice is needing to be seen to be done. But you're very preoccupied with what's lost. All right, so these are challenges for you at this time, Virgo. So in your power position, we have the Eight of Cups and we have the Moon card. All right. And as you can see with the Eight of Cups, there's lots of cups. They're all full. Sorry, I beg your pardon. This is the Seven of Cups. I knew the Eight of Cups wasn't right because I was looking at the imagery and I could see that this was actually the Seven of Cups, but I'd just looked at the Roman numerals wrong. So yes, the Seven of Cups. So this is in your power. You've got lots of choice, lots of options. You don't need to feel stuck. I think it's referring to you being preoccupied with what's gone, with what you haven't got now. But the universe is saying to you, look, you've got all these cups, all these choices and options. But if you're in the Moon energy, so the Moon energy, you can see the young lady, she's under the water, so she can't really see that clearly. She can see the moon shining down, but it's very vague. Things are a bit vague when you're under the water and you can't see properly. We have the white wolf and the black wolf, which is it's about opposites, and it's what's in the shadows, so what we can see and what's in the shadows that we can't see very well. So I think this is suggesting that although you've got all these choices and options, not able to see them. All right, but it is within your power to come out from that water and to open your eyes and to turn around from the cups that have spilt over and see what's behind you. All right, Virgo. It's all right, I'm not telling you off. Okay, so what else is in your power? Well, we have the Two of Coins and we have the Three of Wands. And the two of Coins is about achieving balance. And you can see this man is actually throwing the pentacles up into the air, the coins into the air. And then he's waiting, and then he'll catch them as they come down. But it's about achieving balance. So he's throwing them both up in the air at the same time, and they'll both come down at the same time, both the same size. So this is seeking and achieving a balance. And he's got both feet on the ground. So and he, he's looking forward. So this is within your power to achieve balance, and within you and around you. And then we have the Three of Wands, and this is when we are waiting. I mean, this young lady with the surfboard, now she's waiting for a good wave to come in. She's put the wands down, she's lit the area up so she can see what's happening. So this is work that she's already done, but now she's waiting for the wave to come in. In other tarot decks, it would be somebody standing on the cliff top waiting for a ship to come in. So it's that sort of energy, waiting for your ships to come in after all the planning and work, waiting for something to materialize, waiting for the right time, if you like. Which makes sense, connected with the balance, trying to achieve balance. Lovely, lovely energies for you, Virgo. Now, in the outcome position, we have the Palace of Wands and we have the Four of Cups. The Palace of Wands represents, it's either a home energy, a home situation. So it's perhaps a home energy where there's lots happening. It's very energizing. There's lots of passion within the home, lots of creativity perhaps within the home. If it's not the home situation, then it is perhaps a work situation or another environment. But the Palace of Wands is all about movement and change. It's about being in an environment where there's lots of creativity, basically, and lots of energy. However, we've got the clarifier of the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is when you can see here, there's a lovely cup here that's full of beautiful rainbow colours and positivity. She has these cups here that she's already got, that she knows about. But there's another cup here, and this is where all the energy is. You see all these beautiful red colours coming down. So this is where all the energy is, lots of opportunity and positivity here. But she's not looking at it. She's focused on looking in the opposite direction, in fact, and quite content. Well, I don't know if content is the word, Virgo, but she's sort of got these cups here, and they're all sort of loosely stacked, higgledy-piggledy. The special one is over here. This is an opportunity. This is a new opportunity, a solid gold opportunity that's full of energy and life and passion. But she's not looking at it. She's looking away wistfully. She looks lost in thought, almost daydreaming, a bit switched off, really. So if this is your energy, Virgo, then at this moment in time, if this is your energy, then of course that perhaps a little bit difficult when you're living in the Palace of Wands environment, when you're in the Palace of Wands environment. All right, when perhaps people or colleagues, whatever, are trying to get your attention and say, look, this is what you've got, this is what's coming in, but you're preoccupied, you're looking elsewhere. And that's not a surprise for me, because we have you under the water, don't we? The moon energy, a bit vague, not sure what cup to choose there. And of course we had the Five of Cups energy, didn't we? So these are all talking about your energies, but of course there was a Justice card as well in the challenge position. So that may be suggesting, that may be something that's on your mind at the moment, perhaps an injustice from the past to do with yourself or somebody around you. All right, and it's preoccupying at the moment, even though there's the transformation, and perhaps this is what the transformation is. There is change happening within you, and you're having to sit back and think about things now and consider what's happened, what's gone before, And, you know, so this, while this transformation is happening, you're a little bit, perhaps a little bit distant at the moment. Deep in thought, I think, perhaps is the word, deep in thought. But it won't last, and the transformation will continue, and there is going to be that completion. We had the World card, didn't we? No, it wasn't the World card. It was the coin, 3 of Wands. Yes. Oh yes, we did have the World card. Sorry. At the heart of your reading. So there's a completion happening. So there's lots of change, and of course this is it's you're trying to catch up with the change and make sense of it. Now, something else the universe wants to say to you is, it's aware that you've got this energy. This is the 9 of Swords, and this is when we are fearful, worrying, trapped in our mind, very dark energy, and that's how it feels. So it's the universe is acknowledging this is how you're feeling at the moment. You're worrying about something. You're sort of almost imagining the branches as like gowl hands coming down, and it's that fearful, worrying about something, being fearful about something, but it's all in your mind, you see. And the clarifier is the 5 of Cups. So we've already had the 5 of Cups in your challenge position in the other deck, and it's come out again, and the universe is saying, you know, you in this particular deck you can see the young woman. She's actually got her foot on one of the cups and is tipping the contents out that are swirling down and going down into the ground. So it's almost like she's party to the loss, or she's actually intentionally tipping things out of the cups because she doesn't want them anymore. They're no longer serving her. All right, so she's actually removing that from her life. To allow it to go down into the ground. And that, so that cup, right, bear with me, that cup was full for her. And it's almost like, this is like a self-sabotage card. So just be mindful of that. Because as you are preoccupied in your mind with fearful thoughts, then you're actually tipping out those 2 beautiful cups that were behind you. Bear with me. Yes, here. Those 2 lovely cups that are that large, golden, full, that are behind you. Be careful you don't sabotage what you've got by tipping out. I mean, she's got her foot in one of the cups and she's tipping the contents out. Look, there's still a full cup behind her, quite a big cup behind her, that's safe, as long as she doesn't tip that away. Because when you're in this energy, you can actually create difficulties for yourself and sabotage that which is good in your life. So while this transformation is happening, just be mindful of your thoughts and your mind and how that transforms into your behaviours for yourself and for those around you, Virgo. All right, quite a powerful reading. I hope it makes sense to you. It won't make sense to everybody because it is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, looking at your personal energies, please get in touch, Virgo. The information to get in touch with me is below the video. But in any case, thank you for joining me today, Virgo. Good luck going forward. Do take care, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye.